This is Go-MMT Radio.
Go-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IB and Redbus.
Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
It is a day that we remember with a lot of love. It is a day that we love to talk about because there is love around. It is a day that we take time out to actually celebrate the love of our lives. Now, there could be many, right? From our siblings to our parents to our partners to our friends to everybody. It's plain love we're talking about, and it comes in all forms, shapes and sizes. And that is what today is about. It's a Valentine's Day special on Filmy Friday. I am going to talk about the movies releasing today. There are quite a few romantic comedies also releasing today, along with the regular run-of-the-mill stories maybe. Either ways, there's a whole lot of love, even in the movies, because that's what movies are all about, right? That's what everything we do is all about. So, if you're making a trip to some place because it's the weekend, I think what you're also trying to do is, because luckily this is a weekend and it's a Valentine's weekend, you're probably going out of your way to make your special someone feel even more special. You know, I must tell you that I binge watched Adam Sandler movies, from The Ridiculous Six to The Longest Yard to even Grown Ups the franchise. It was fun. Happy Madison production, you must watch every movie that comes out of the production house, because that kind of comedy, Adam Sandler's signature comedy, no one else can actually pull it off. Now, Ed Sheeran was in India for the mathematics tour, and it was amazing to see him perform in Bengaluru with Shilpa Rao singing a Telugu song. Apparently, Shilpa just gave him the lines and he caught the chords. He practiced it. He even practiced the Telugu lines, and it was amazing to watch him perform. On this India tour, which is called the Mathematics Tour, he's been visiting different cities except Mumbai, but there was Bengaluru, Chennai, Hyderabad, even Mizoram. He's gone the whole hog promoting his shows. His willingness to collaborate with the artists in India, no one has ever done that before. This is new and this is so good. Ed Sheeran, we've always loved you. Now let's talk about something special that was done at MMT. There were contests, and the winners of the contest will have their messages read out today. Yes, I'll be reading out the special Valentine's Day messages. This is your host Annie on Go-MMT Radio. The show, as you do know, is called Filmy Friday. Stay tuned. Harrison Ford, Liv Tyler and Rosa Salazar. This is going to release in the theatres. It is the plot of Captain America, Brave New World. That's the movie. Now, this follows Sam, who plays Captain America, falling into an international pickle after meeting with President Thaddeus Ross. We're talking about a superhero movie, and this is something that everybody enjoys, because if you are a Marvel fan, you are a superhero fan, you are every superhero's fan, and Captain America of all of them, oh, we love him, don't we? Moving on to The Witcher, Silence of the Deep. Now, this is where you get to follow The Witcher's animated series. It stars Anya Chalotra, Emily Carey and Christina Wren, and you can watch it on Netflix. Witcher embarking on a mission to probe an attack near the sea, and during his investigation, he gets in the middle of an age-old conflict between the sea people and the humans. Now, the Witcher series and the franchise has been a huge hit. Henry Cavill, who's also played Superman in the past, is the one who plays Witcher, by the way, in the series. In the beginning, of course, Lewis Hamilton takes over later, but it has been such a huge hit and it's got a very strong following. So an animation version, if you're a big fan, a true fan, you probably might want to watch this. Now, talking about love, since it's also Valentine's Day, there is a release today, which is Love is Blind Season 8 on Netflix again. This is a reality show which is going to celebrate its 5-year anniversary today. This season will feature new sets of singles based in Minneapolis. Throughout the series, the fans will witness their journey from being single to standing on the altar with the love of their lives. And of course, just like any reality shows, there will be scandals. So if you are interested in watching scandalous reality shows, which I think almost every reality show is, and considering it's reached season 8, it's probably been a huge hit. Yes, it has. Now, La Dolce Villa is another romantic comedy that you can get to watch again on Netflix. It has already released yesterday, just a day prior, and on the eve of Valentine's Day. This is where Eric Foley, the actor who plays a successful businessman, travels to Italy to stop his daughter Olivia, who is Maya Refico, that's the actress who plays his daughter, from restoring an old villa in Italy. Now, his plans change when he meets someone in Italy and things turn out to be either smooth or a roller coaster ride. That's what you'll get to see and find out in this romantic comedy, La Dolce Villa. That again, the trailer, I've enjoyed both of them, both Love is Blind as well as La Dolce Villa. There's a lot you can go ahead and binge watch on this Valentine's weekend special. It's Valentine's Day, and on Filmy Friday, I have a moment that I am taking to actually read out the Valentine's Day messages that have come in. Thank you so much for writing in, and you probably have played a few contests through the week at MMT, and this gives you an opportunity also for those who participated, for those who won, to actually make it happen, which is share your Valentine's Day messages. How sweet is that, right? So Gitanjali from Hap Pay Department would love to say Happy Valentine's Day to Vijay Kumar, her hubby, who she says is a mountain of love and hope, and it's unlimited with you. How cool. Happy Valentine's Day to Anvi, her daughter too. She says she's the only spirit and light of her love forever. Happy Valentine's Day to Amma. She says, I love you always in my way. You are the only one always with me. How sweet is that? Moving on to Darshan Dikshit from the technology department, who'd like to say this to his dearest mother. He says she has faced a poor life in her childhood. Despite the hardships she faced when she got married, she kind of decided to take it all into her hands. She never gave up, so much so that she restarted her study after giving birth to both her children, cracked a government job exam to become a lecturer, and she went on to take the responsibility of her children fully well during her service period. Now, it was only last year that they found out, the children, the boys, that she went on to continue dedicating not only her money but also her time in helping poor girls coming from families who are underprivileged and who are unable to pay to complete their studies. Darshan says he and his brother are very proud of the fact that their mother went on to become their hero. How many girls, he says, she has gone on to help is not something we're keeping account of, but what we do know that she is our superhero and the greatest person that they have come across. Outstanding and lovable efforts by Ma, he says, and he wishes her a happy Valentine's Day. Simran Swaika from Hotel Supply writes, since I was 5, I remember hearing the word Valentine for the first time from the bravest woman I have ever known, and that is my mom. Waking up for school, she writes, was easy because I knew my mom would come in at 6 a.m, call us out with the sweetest voice ever, good morning, my Valentine. This unrequited love has never been found in anyone else. The unconditional support and acceptance that flows from her has been my North Star during the darkest moments of life. She's the one I think of when I hear the word love. She clapped so hard for me that I never noticed who didn't. She was always there. I never had to look for anyone else who wasn't. Happy Valentine's Day to the most beautiful woman who inspires me every day to be louder, bolder, and my most authentic, crazy self, she writes. That is really sweet, Simran. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Shivani Maini from CXO's office writes, Mimi, your love is a beautiful melody that fills my life with happiness and joy. Dunya nahi chahiye, तू दुनिया मेरी, जाना है मुझको कहाँ, तू ही मेरा घर है. I love you, Mimi. I'm guessing this is either your sister or your mama, and happy Valentine's Day to you too. Sneha Singh from Ground Supply Department writes, growing up, my sister and I were inseparable. We shared everything, our toys, our secrets, and even our dreams. One winter when we were kids, we decided to build the biggest snowman in our front yard. We spent hours rolling snowballs, laughing and competing to see who could make the best snowman. As we added the finishing touches, a scarf, a carrot nose, and a big smile made of pebbles, we stepped back to admire our creation. And in that moment, I realized that it wasn't just about the snowman. It was about being together, the joy of being together, creating memories that would last a lifetime. Years later, as adults, we still reminisce about that day, and it reminds us that love isn't just in grand gestures, but in the simple moments spent together. This Valentine's Day, I celebrate my sister, my lifelong friend, and the bond we share. Sneha, and beautifully written and communicated to the world that Valentine's Day is about love for everyone who's got your back. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone who's written in messages and to each and every one of you who's listening in today.
पहला पहला प्यार है मेरा
प्यार तूने क्या किया
क्या मुझे प्यार है प्यार हमें किस मोड़ पे ले आया प्यार होता 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 कई बार है
Love is in the air. Celebrating Valentine Week with Go Trippers.
There were various Valentine's Day contests that were held through the week at MMT. This is Filmy Friday with your host Annie on GO-MMT Radio. So I'm going to be reading out the winners today. In the Guess the Movie from its Dialogue contest that was held on the 10th of February, the dialogue was प्यार दोस्ती है अगर वो मेरी सबसे अच्छी दोस्त नहीं. The answer is कुछ कुछ होता है, and the winner is Aman Bharti from the Technology Development Department in Bangalore. On the 11th of Feb, Guess the Movie from its music contest was a musical song that was played. It was a beautiful one, and you were asked to guess which movie this song is from. The correct answer is Kabir Singh, and the winner is Om Kumar Sharma from the Finance and Accounts Department based out of Gurgaon. On the 12th of Feb, Guess the Movie from its dialogue again. It was Ek Ladki Thi Diwani Si. Well, the answer is Mohabbatein. And the winner is Neerja Gandhi from the Corporate Channel Department based out of Mumbai. And on the 13th of Feb, that is yesterday, Guess the Movie from its music again. The music was played. It was from Bhool Bhulaiya. Yeah, thank you so much for sending in the correct answers, for participating, for having such a good time through the Valentine's Week contest. Shivek Kapoor is the winner of this contest from the Customer Delight Department based out of Gurgaon. So congratulations to all of you. Each one of you has gone on to win 500 reward points, and you can be using this on multiple platforms at MMT.
Social Spotlight on GO-MMT Radio.
And it's time for Social Spotlight on GO-MMT Radio. The show is called Filmy Friday. It's also a Valentine's Day special. There's a lot of love that's happening in your lives, and more love when from romance, you hear it as rom-ance. You understand what I'm saying, right? So instead of ROMANCE, you have to see it actually. It's on Make My Trip, the Insta handle. Social media is what I talk to you about. If I've got to take a look at what's happening on Make My Trip, on the Make My Trip UAE page, premium economy. So as it reads, Dubai Singapore route, Singapore Airlines offers, now launching actually, premium economy, which maybe you should take a look at if at all there are any offers. There's also on the main MMT Insta page, Indogenious, the travel influencer, with MMT, a collaboration that he's done for Kumbh, and he says he's visited Kumbh for the third time this time. Also, there is Nika along with MMT. Now, you do want to look Insta-worthy. You've got to have that fashionable attire with the right kind of accessories, don't you? That's something you should check out on Make My Trip. Going to Go Ibibo, should the Desi comic collaboration for sale with Make My Trip? Well, it's actually with Go Ibibo. And there is also the full Vasool stay on Go Ibibo, where they are promoting Osaka. Take a good look. MMT Homestays has got to tell you more about the Indogenious, again, the travel bloggers collaboration with MMT for Kumbh, talking about the places that he has stayed at and how the experience has been good thanks to MMT. Check out all the Insta handles and you'll know that there's so much happening, you cannot afford to miss out on any. Well, with that, I've come to the end of the show. Here's wishing you once again, each and every one of you listening to Go-MMT Radio today, a very, very happy Valentine's Day. In fact, a whole lot of love that you must spread everywhere around throughout the weekend. So happy Valentine's weekend to you too. Well, with that, I've come to the end of the show. A very, very happy Valentine's Day. Also, a happy Valentine's weekend to you. Go binge watch your favorite shows, your favorite movies, and I'll see you back on Monday with Badhai Ho. Till then, stay cheerful, keep smiling, and keep that energy going.
To listen to your favorite Go-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Visit the Go-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.
GO-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IB Bo, and Redbus.